#1 source for country music, entertainment, and information.
Big City tonight with Crook and Chase. Starring Boots Randolph, Marty Brown, The Cathedrals, Williams and Reed, and Shotgun Red. Ladies and gentlemen, Marty Brown.
You must be mistaken me for someone who used to care, someone you gave your troubles to when no one else was there. And now your heart is broken too. Well, honey, that just ain't fair. But you must be mistaken me for someone who used to care. I know my eyes are blue, and I might look the same. And if you check my wallet, you'll find I have his name. But I'm not the one you're looking for. Honey, that man has changed. Go tell your troubles to the moon. Baby, he might know his name. Oh, yeah. You must be mistaken me for someone who used to care, someone you gave your troubles to when no one else was there. And now your heart is broken too. Well, honey, that just ain't fair. But you must be mistaken me for someone who used to care. Oh, get it done. Look like him, oh, and he might look like me. Oh, but honey, I think we've got a case of mistaken identity. I know I've seen your face before, but I just don't know where. But if he ever comes around, I'll tell him you still care. You must be mistaken me for someone who used to care, someone you gave your troubles to when no one else was there. Come on, everybody! Now your heart is broken too. Well, honey, that just ain't fair. But you must be mistaken me for someone who used to care. Hey, you say your little heart is broken too. Honey, that just ain't fair. You must be mistaken me for someone who used to care. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. Thank you. Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Lori Ann Crook and Charlie Chase.
Let me tell you, in this business, we have had cheers, standing ovations, the works. This is the first time we've had a man actually twirl his hat for us.
That's right.
And I want you to know, I thank you.
A twirling hat ovation.
Yeah.
Do you do that often, sir? Like at church and places like that? Or just here? That's a what hat?
Branson. That's okay. We talk about Branson
Well, that's
on
all
the
right.
Nashville.
That's all right.
Nashville and Branson are not feuding.
That's right, but we are going to get you in a Nashville hat before you leave here, okay?
That's right. Gotta make it even.
We have so many fun things on the show tonight. As a matter of fact, we're not going to spend much time, but we won't want to tell you.
Well, he's trying to talk fast because we have very little time.
You should have seen what that looked like on a cue card.
We don't have cue cards.
I know that, but we have the tour of Tanya Tucker's mansion on the show tonight.
That is happening tonight.
Hey.
Charlie and I know we're nosy. We're sorry. We heard she had the home up for sale. We wanted to know what a $5 million home looks like, so we took the cameras and we took the tour. We're going to take you on the tour.
Some surprising things. First thing I did was count the number of bathrooms in the house. So that answer is coming up later in the show, and all the other important things you need to know about a $5 million house on the market, okay?
Bathroom.
All right, so anyway, we got that covered. We got a lot of wonderful things, including Marty Brown, who just opened the show in a great way. Glad you're here. We're back with more Music City tonight, right after this.
Music City tonight with Crook and Chase, starring Boots Randolph, Marty Brown, The Cathedrals, Williamson Ree, and Shotgun Red, featuring Buddy Skipper and the Music City Tonight band and singers. We'll be right back.
Monroe records or cassettes, or $24.98 for 2 CDs, plus $4 shipping. Use your credit card or send check or money order to Country Memories, P.O. Box 94040, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Remember, save all COD charges by sending check or money order or use your credit card.
Music City tonight with Crook and Chase. We're visiting with Marty Brown. Crying, Lovin', Leavin' is the name of his new album, and what you just heard a moment ago, You Must Be Mistaken Me, is cut #1 on his brand new album, which is out today. So, congratulations, Marty.
First copy. There you go.
Album #3, and the critics love it. We've been reading reviews all day about it.
Yeah. Right? Well, they say that you're the real deal, and that, you know, your music harkens back to what they call the good old days of country. You feel it does?
Well, I feel a lot of it does, you know, because Mom and Dad, they played music around the house, and I'm just kind of partial to that older country style, you know, what I heard, and I kind of took that. A lot of you people out there, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do.
Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That's, you know, back in those days and times, I didn't grow up then, but I felt like, you know, that I experienced the music because my mother, she'd sing to me when I was in the high chair and stuff. And she used to, my mom and dad, they had like sing-alongs at home. And Mom sang an old song called Baby on the Doorstep. I think Kitty Wells did it, I don't know. But I used to go get the clothes basket when I was a little boy, and I'd go get it. And I'd come in there and curl up in the clothes basket and just listen to Mom and Dad singing.
Yeah.
And I'd say, Mama, play that Baby on the Doorstep. She said, "You just gonna cry again?" I said, "Well, play it anyway, you know." And every time she'd play it, well, I'd cry. But a lot of that older style rubbed off on me, and I've kind of blended it and come out. I've got a little bit of today and a little yesterday.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've still got that hardcore country background, you know, which is what you have when you first recorded. This is your 3rd album. I don't think you've lost any of what you came to Nashville with. But I'm curious, did you have to battle to keep from maybe changing to what mainstream country is all about?
No, not really, because I've hooked up with the MCA, and they believe in me, you know. And if something works, you don't try to fix it, you know, because. There's a, believe it or not, we're getting ready to go on, like I said, the Crying, Lovin', and Leavin' tour, sponsored by Rubbermaid, and we're going to all the Walmarts again. Not all of them, I beg your pardon.
Well,
a lot
like
of
you
them.
did the first 2 times
You're
you had.
famous for the Walmart tour.
And you get out there, and I go to I think we're going to like Arkansas, Georgia, and Alabama, and Kentucky, West Virginia. And you get out there, and people bring you like little gifts, and that's where the real people are, man. They stop at Walmart, and I go in there and just...
Yeah. That's right.
You know, but you know, that's the truth. And they sell a lot of my albums that way. And I'm signed for 8 albums, and I want to do that on every one of my albums. I get out there for about a month or 2 months, and I do that, and then we get back out on, you know, do shows with my band.
Good.
And stuff.
Yeah. Now, Usually when somebody sponsors your tour, like Rubbermaid or Wrangler or whoever, they give you lots of gifts. Have you gotten gifts from Rubbermaid?
Sampling of the product,
Yeah, I have.
What did he send you?
My wife, Sarah, she called me, and she said, Marty, said, what are we going to do? She was just all pulling her hair out, you know, and she's just as country as she could be. And what the hell, she's beautiful, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. She really is.
But they had Rubbermaid. They had sent us all 3 UPS shiploads, and when they go out to sponsor somebody, believe me, they do it all the way. Tackle boxes. They sent. I've got kids and little Marty and Crystal and Andy. They sent them these Rubbermaid plastic turtle toy boxes, and you never believe like the stuff. But she had like 30 boxes in the living room, and it looked like Christmas or something around there.
Well, that's good. It shows they care about
Yeah,
you.
And
it's
they're
great.
supporting you.
All right.
Yeah. Well, they like the music, and I like for what they've got great tackle boxes, Charlie.
I understand.
Well, wait a minute.
Here I
Marty.
am
Bring me
again,
one.
eating up
I
all
was
your
gonna
time.
say-
All right, bring me one.
I was going to, Marty, if you
Okay, I
have so
will.
many of you, you can bring him one. Bring me some of that stuff for leftovers, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, we'll see what we can find.
She's never cooked anything to have left over, but, you know, bring it anyway. Okay? Marty will be back.
Here we
with
are
it.
talking about cooking and everything.
I know. Crying, loving, and living.
Thank you.
Marty Brown, he'll be back later.
Looking forward to Marty. Now, are you ready? Are you ready to get weird? It always happens when these two guys are
know.
here. Why don't you introduce them? Because I know you can do it glowingly.
Oh, in other words, I bring them on. If they do something weird, everybody blames me. Here they are, Williams and Reed.
Sit down, everyone. Can you get a shot of the audience sitting? Can you? There they are. Thank you. Some of them were standing. Not all of them were standing.
No, nobody was
Well,
standing.
they
but
don't know that at home.
It was a treat fit for an Indian, a squatting ovation.
It
yes,
certainly,
yes.
it certainly was that. What a lovely bunch here tonight. I'm telling you,
Oh,
it's
me
just
too.
exciting.
Yeah.
Who is this guy, and what the hell is he doing here?
Why is he
We're
just?
doing a show here. Why
Yeah,
are you-
he's just
Hey,
walking
the guy's
around like
running
your
around, walking-
Kenny Rogers hotline
Gee, I
number
guess so,
here.
but anyway, good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. What a thrill it is for us to be back on Crook and Chase. Thank you. Thank
Isn't
you.
that great to be alive and be here in Tennessee, the greatest
Absolutely.
state in the
it
universe?
certainly is.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. The greenest state in the land of the free.
I
for
found
you.
2 ticks on me this morning.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh, yes. For you people
Big
up in...
ticks, too.
in-
I mean, when
in
I leave
South-
the room, they change the channel on the television
oh, yes.
set.
There are some big ticks
Big
here.
ticks.
And some big chicks here, too.
Big
Boy,
chicks,
there we-
yes. Big corn-fed women
Oh,
down
yes.
here.
Yes, indeed. Here in
Yeah.
beautiful Tennessee, where you folks in South Dakota, I know it's snowing, I know
Oh,
it's
yes.
raining, I know it's cold.
Right.
It was 84 degrees here today, and I was in the pool most of the day.
Up in South Dakota, our home state, they're chopping dogs off hydrants
Oh,
right now.
it's
And,
just- But we're just glad to be here with
we
all
know
of
they're
you.
tuning in to Music City
Yes,
tonight
indeed,
to
because-
catch a glimpse of that lovely Lori Ann.
Absolutely,
And,
absolutely.
since
I
it's-
can't wait to see her myself. And just, we're going to do, let's see, what are we going to do? Oh, it's tax time. Have you all paid your taxes?
everyone paid their
Has everyone
taxes?
paid your taxes? Now,
Pay tax?
they're
They're really happy about
it's
that,
a
too.
horrible thing, but I want you to
Since
know.
that Whitewater deal, you know,
Oh,
we
yes.
don't really feel like we should have to pay up right on time.
I was trying to wipe my underwear off this time. And
You could write your loincloth
well,
off,
it turned
I
out
believe.
you can't do that.
Yeah,
Just-
but that's part of your ethnic heritage, so you should be able to write that off. Like that one lady who wrote off her. Did you
Yes.
hear about that?
Oh,
She wrote. Can I say that?
well, I guess she can.
Breasts. She
Yeah,
wrote off her.
her breasts. She wrote them off.
I guess body parts can be written off now. And
I guess
if
because
that's
she
the
was
case, I got something I can depreciate the
Th-
next
yeah,
20
but
years
this-
too.
Now listen. Now we don't know. She was a dancer.
Huh?
She was a dancer.
She was a dancer, and
this
she
enhanced
needed
her.
that.
Yeah.
For her
now,
career.
What would you do?
I don't think it really.
It wouldn't be a very long career, would it? No. I don't think so.
Speaking of that Bobbitt deal, you suppose he's going to write off that surgery?
Well, I don't know. Let's just hope he didn't file for an extension. But anyway, you know, there's some other things.
He's filling out that short form.
There are some other things. We always get to talking about this on this show. I don't know what. I think it's. No, I don't know what it is. It could be. It could be. But anyway, I would love to do something.
Chant. Shall I play for you? Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. I thought I recognized that one.
No, you didn't recognize
all those
that
tunes
one.
sound the same to me.
Well,
Sounds like the same song every time. I know you're singing a different song.
They're a lot different, Bruce. And
Gee, you've got a huge upper torso.
One of these days, I'll explain them to you. But I'm just glad that we got over that tax thing.
And
now.
you got really low cheekbones for an Indian.
And everything is out of the way now. And we were going to do a little song. We brought these instruments.
Okay, well go ahead.
We should do.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure what
you're
key
singing.
we should do.
I'll join in.
Let's
try
do
it in D.
D.
Yeah.
Across the alley from the Alamo lived an Indian pony and a Navajo. It's a pinto, something like that.
An Indian pony is actually a pinto.
A pinto pony
which,
and a Navajo. But
there was a car named after that.
There was.
Too, the Ford.
And there was all those other things, and we've just nearly...
Huge upper torso.
We've just nearly...
You know, I was reading a book that said that you guys chased the buffalo, you tracked the buffalo, and you would put on all this extra body fat and stuff, so that when you followed the buffalo, if it was not a fruitful hunt, you could live off that upper body fat, and maybe that's why genetically... you are this way, because you got the huge upper body and then...
One of these days, Bruce, we'll get to discuss that at length, and I'll tell you exactly how we chased the buffalo, all right? But we'll be right back right after this. Thank you very much.
Ray coming to a city near you. Hey, we'll talk to the Indian and the white guy next on Music City Tonight with Crook and Chase. Hey,
If we'd have done that song with the band, we could have gotten through it.
That was swinging.
We tried to do that. Can we have a D, fellas? Would you play a little D, a little? Yeah. Across the alley from the Alamo, when the summer sun decides to set hello, a fly sings an Indian hi-ho to the people passing by. They thought that they would make some easy buzz by rolling that frijoles and does. All right, thank you.
Oh, what a difference. What a difference. Oh.
That's the only way we get to sing with the band, is just say, come on, jump in.
Yeah. No, I've got a serious question. Why is it you come on this show and talk about body parts? Always. Every show, it's body parts with Williams and Ree.
Well, would you like me to...
Well, my little wild...
Oh, don't start. Don't start. Let's ask them something important here. These guys are involved in a brand new television show, which will be airing this fall here on the National Network, called the Charlie Daniels Talent Roundup. And they're in the process of putting it together, so congratulations on a new gig.
Thank you. We're so excited. We're just excited about being back on the regular thing on the Nashville Network. You know, we did that thing with Florence for about 8 years.
The desserts.
The desserts.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now we don't have to cook in this one, even though we are really cooks.
Yeah. Trained professional chefs is more like it.
So this one, we just get to be...
Nobody knows how to mix a good government cheese souffle like this guy right here.
Absolutely. So we're thrilled about working with Charlie Daniels.
Yeah.
We've been doing some run-throughs, and Charlie is great.
Oh,
of course, you know, a legend.
Really talented.
And so it's going to be fun.
And there's going to be lots of singing talent, and then, of course, the Indian and I will be down and around the audience, involving the audience in the entire program, which actually...
Something you people don't do near enough on this show.
Yeah.
Because these people come here as your fans, and they all want to be on camera.
Well, right after this next commercial break, we know what you guys will be doing for the next, Hour and 5 minutes or so, is that right?
Hanging in the back waiting for that ending.
Yeah.
Do you think that, do the two of you know good talent when you see it?
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes. Yes, we do.
Absolutely. We said a long time ago.
That we don't want to be big stars, and so far that plan is working out real well.
But we like, I don't know, not many people know this, but I picked Garth Brooks to be
Yeah.
the superstar that he is.
You
Uh-huh.
did?
He sold me some boots when he was selling boots out there at Rivergate. And I said to him, who in the hell are you and what are you doing here?
Yeah. But he knew he was talented. I picked Larry Tadwaddle,
You haven't heard of Larry yet.
but he's going to be big.
Gonna be big.
Going to be big.
So, so we'll see some new stars hopefully emerging from this particular
Yes,
show.
indeed.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Charlie, of course, you know, knows.
Trisha Yearwood.
What about Tricia?
She'll probably be watching the show.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Good. Boy, you two are television professionals. I can tell.
Oh,
you
yes.
are. You're
We know
quick.
how to work a camera.
You do
You
know
know,
how to work.
whenever that light comes on, I'll go right to it. You
Yeah.
know, it's just,
And you're about it. And look at the wardrobe coordination.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this
I
is,
mean, the shoes on these two men. The shoes. Look at the. Hold it way up now. Way up.
can you get that?
Way high.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
there
get
it
the
is, yes.
aerial shot.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'd like to remind our viewing audience, do not adjust the color on yourself. They do look like that. I don't know, are these guys coming back later in the show?
I hope not.
Okay.
we could.
We'll take a break.
We've rehearsed
Back with
this
more
thing with
Music
the
City
band.
tonight, right after this.
We have an exciting show for you tomorrow night. Our special guests include Van Tillis, Ronnie Prophet, newcomer Bruce Haynes, Canadian country star Rita McNeil, plus a special appearance by Randy Travis. All coming up tomorrow night on Music City Tonight with Crook and Chase.
All forwarding, so you can bolt and never miss a call.
Back on Music City tonight. And it's a thrill to present to you one of the originators of what they call the Nashville sound. He and a handful of others really were so instrumental, so to speak, pardon the pun, in contributing to all the great hit records throughout the city. Plus, he is the proprietor of a club, a great club down in Brenner's Alley.
And it is already open for
Yes,
this
it is.
season, and he's re-releasing one of his best albums. This is Boots Randolph.
I love that.
You got my blood boiling.
Yes, sir. You're showing off over there. I like that. I mean, that's
Smart Alex saxophone player.
no. Best in the business is a good way of putting it, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, I like to play that tune. That's a good song.
And I tell you, Buddy Skipper came in and said, I can't tell you what fun it is for all of us to get together and play that kind of music with Boots Randolph.
Well, I pass that favor back to those guys because it's a lot of fun to play with a band that good. That's the greatest band right there.
I know it. Yes, sir.
They can play.
You play all kinds of music so well. Are you also a good dancer when it comes to music like this?
Not very good.
Oh, you're not?
I was always playing for dancing. I never did get out and dance much, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I danced.
We ought to give him some lessons, let him learn that, like the tush push and some of these new things coming out.
Oh, you'd like that?
Don't you think we should learn the tush push? I do.
That sounds good.
It does. No. Actually, what it sounds like is a Williams and Reed comedy bit, doesn't it? But anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds a little risque.
I know. Hey, listen, we were talking about the club just a moment ago in the intro, and we have someone in the audience who filled out the audience card and said they had reservations to be at Boots' Club tonight, and they wanted to know how's the food?
It is great.
Yeah?
Really good.
Well, tell them what they need to order tonight.
Well, we have steaks and seafood, and I don't know, some other things. It's Caesar salad, maybe, and I'm not real sure what all the menu does have
Well,
anymore.
you never get to eat, do you?
Well, I go to work, you know, right after folks eat down there, and it's a little tough for me to eat a big meal and go out there and buff on this thing for a while.
Oh, that won't work at all. Well, you know, I've been there many times, and the steaks folks are absolutely great. This is your 18th year?
We're into our 18th year, right?
Oh, congratulations to you on that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great club.
Thank you.
Have you had a lot of different performers in and out that perform there, including yourself?
You know, with that many years behind you, you could have a lot of different people come and go. But I've had a lot of musicians that have great players. But one guy that's doing very well now is Jimmy Travis, you all know, I'm sure.
Sure.
Jimmy's a very fine comic, and he's working some shows over in Branson now with the Mel Tillis Theater. And some other folks, Fred E. Smith, my buddy.
We just had Freddie on a couple of weeks ago.
He's a funny guy, isn't he?
He really is.
Yeah, he's real country. I mean, this guy's really country. But he's my buddy.
He's a great man. He's a great man. And, you know, speaking of all the stars that you see at the club, let's talk about some of the stars you recorded with. I mentioned you were one of the originators of the Nashville sound. Right. Drop some names. I know it's difficult for you to sit here and say, well, I played on this and that. But name some of the big hit records you played the saxophone.
When I came here, everything was kind of wide open, you know, and it was the new sound was coming in, innovations, and a lot of writers here.
Sure.
Brenda Lee's Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, I suppose, is the one thing everybody still hears now that I played the sax solo on her record.
Right.
Yeah.
And Al Hurt's Java played sax on that record, too.
Well, I know there was one of the Elvis records.
Yes.
Where you started out. Don't tell them what it is. Can you hit the lick?
I don't even remember what key it was in, as a matter of fact. That was probably the only solo that a saxophone player ever played on one of Elvis's records that I know of.
Which record was it?
I think it was it Reconsider Baby, or was that, I'm not sure.
Didn't you kick off Return to Cinder as well?
Yeah, I did that.
That da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, you've done a lot of great things.
Yeah.
Well, now
How could I forget someone?
No.
You've done so many wonderful
Now, this
things.
album I brought here, the CD, that's an album that kind of got me out of the country sound a little bit and some rock sound, because I'm going to do a tune from that album I think you'll really like in a few minutes called The Shadow of Your Smile in a little while.
Yeah.
And that's just been re-released, right?
What happened is Monument Records, the company that I recorded for all those years, I've recorded about 40 albums. And Monument Records no longer exists, and all of that material that was there in Monument was bought over by CBS. And they're re-releasing, I should say, and they're, for the first time, CDs on all that early stuff like Yakety Sax and Sunday Sax. And this was originally called Boots with Strings, and I did another album called The Knightsbridge Strings, and they kind of combined the two, and that's one of the I think that's one of my best albums.
And this is in stores now. It has Moon
It certainly
River,
is. CBS
I Left My
Special
Heart
Products
in San Francisco. Oh, Unchained Melody. Boy, this is a classic.
Yeah,
and it's with a big string section,
Oh, love it. All righty, Boots Randolph. He'll be back later in the show. We'll take a break and be back in just a minute. Thanks.
Here's where you can catch Boots Randolph in concert. Hey, want to buy Tanya Tucker's $5 million house? We'll take a tour next on Music City Tonight.
Check or money order to Conway 20, P.O. Box 94040, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Remember, save COD charges by sending check or money order or use your credit card.
All right, the time has come for all of us to pretend like we are millionaires. We found out that Tanya Tucker had one of her homes up for sale, and we decided that we would go through it with cameras.
Right. It is a very large home. Now, folks, here in the studio, you can watch the monitor, and we will take you on a tour of a very large house. We do want to point out there's no furniture in it right now because it is for sale, so that's why you don't see furniture. But let's go visit Tanya's place. Watch.
It's one of Tennessee's largest and most beautiful homes. Nestled on 500 acres of lush countryside, Tanya's tranquil retreat includes lakes, fields, rolling hills, and valleys. There's even a guest cottage that's a dream home itself.
But the centerpiece of this $5 million estate is a classic colonial mansion. Everything about this home says elegance, grace, class. And then we showed up.
I don't know, do you think we're dressed well enough to go in here?
Oh, I think so. By the way, we're going to find out how Jed Clampett feels when he first got to Beverly Hills.
Come on in, come on in. Wow. This place is humongous. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Did you bring the map?
Oh, yeah, I got
You
it.
know, it's over 22,000 square feet, so we're going to need it.
How many levels?
4 levels, and I want to find the kitchen.
Would you know it if you saw it?
I would know it if I saw it.
Where's the
Okay.
Where's the bathroom?
Already?
Yeah.
There's 8 of them. I think you should be able to find one. With 22,000 square feet to explore, we thought it best to split up. I left the living room behind in search of the master bedroom. This house is large. It's very large.
This home made such a big impression on me that I wondered, as I wandered, what I could do to make my own impression, just to make sure that Tanya knew I'd been there. I wonder what's in this room back here. Oh, my goodness. It's a closet as big as my first apartment. There's no bathroom, though.
Looking for the master bedroom, which should be this way.
This, by the way, is Tanya's daughter Presley's bedroom. I mean, these are great rooms for kids in this house. Oh, here's the bathroom.
And this is Tanya's master bedroom. It's humongous. Guess what? They're his and her master bathrooms. This is hers. This is Tanya's. Take a look at it. It's gorgeous. And you've got to see the floor. The marble floor is heated for wintertime, and the bathtub is exquisite. I wonder why the toilet lid is up.
There was one other thing I wondered as I wandered. Where am I?
Hey, Charlie,
Yeah,
where are you?
I don't know.
There you are. What do you think of the kitchen?
Oh, isn't this great?
It is incredible.
I could build me one good-sized sandwich right here.
Talk about a submarine sandwich, right?
By the way, Lorianne, this is the stove.
I know. And these are the ovens?
Right down here.
Yeah.
This would have to be
This is probably the breakfast nook.
I've always wondered what a nook looked like.
This is the biggest nook I've ever seen. Look at the cabinets. That's what I love about this room.
A lot
It's so
of book
big.
space,
You
yeah.
can have a big party here.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, and then you can just cozy up next to the fireplace with a book here.
You will never be cold in this house because you can always start a fire in this fireplace
Or this one.
or this one in the formal living room, which matches this one in the formal dining room.
Or this one. There are 10 fireplaces in all.
4th floor. This is the playroom.
Where's the bathroom?
We took the elevator to the top floor of the house to a mammoth playroom. It made you want to Well, play. Hold this. And watch.
Okay.
Woo!
Hey, wait, you want to play? Come over here.
I got you, Charlie.
All right. Oh! Where, is there a medical facility here?
Sounds like Jurassic Park. And finally, the crow's nest. From here you can see all 500 acres of this property. What is Charlie doing down there?
Now, that's what I call a driveway.
And that's what I call an estate. But at $5 million, I'll have to worry about the mortgage tomorrow. After all, tomorrow is another day. You saw that porch I was on?
Yeah.
In porches and verandas and balconies alone, they have 4,000 square feet of those.
And there's like 5,000 square feet of unfinished basement space with 2 bathrooms down there.
I know, he's so excited. Just, I got to tell you very quickly, we had to thank Tanya Tucker, also Dixie Pineda, for helping us through the house, and Annie Price, Brad Winget, and Steve Lepard, the crew that put all that together.
Hope you enjoyed the tour. It's a lot of fun for us, too.
Okay, we will hear from the cathedral when we return, but first we want to point out that tonight's show is brought to you by Lee County Tourism.
Right. For your free Lee Island Coast and State of Florida Vacationers Guides, call 1-800-533-4753, extension 5.
One special face to see is Lee Island.
So we have, I think, what is a wonderful example of what good old Southern gospel is all about.
These people are award winners. You're about to see why. The song is called This Old House, and these are the Cathedrals.
This old house once knew my children, this old house once knew my wife. This old house was a home and comfort as we fought the storms of life. This old house once rang with laughter, this old house heard many shouts. And now she trembles in the darkness when the night wind walks about. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles, ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to oil the hinges, nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, I'm getting ready to meet the same. This old house is getting shaky, this old house is getting old. This old house lives in the rain, and this old house lives in the cold. On my knees I'm getting chilly, but I feel no fear of pain, cause I see an angel peeking through a broken window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles, ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to oil the hinges, nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, I'm getting ready to meet the same. Now my old hound dog lies asleep and he don't know I'm gonna leave, else he'd wake up by the fireplace and he'd sit there and howl and grieve. But my hunting days are over, I ain't gonna hunt the coon no more. Gable done drawn in the chariot when the wind blew down the door. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles, ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to oil the hinges, nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, ain't gonna need this house no longer. I'm getting ready to meet the saints. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in. Oh, want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in.
to see you. I feel like a kid.
Oh, do you?
Oh, man,
Boy,
it's great to see you
that-
guys.
That's an
How you
uplifting
doing?
kind of performance there, if you know what I mean. You know, as a matter of fact, if you don't mind, I think I'll take time to go out, and I'm sure they'll contribute to a collection if I pass the hat, you know?
I'm glad I was able to sit down.
Oh, I know. That must wear you out. Singing like that.
Not so bad on me, but it hurts my lungs bad.
Well, I was going to say, before you start singing, I was noticing you starting off over there. Do you, like, dry out your throat saying, sing like this?
Oh,
Well, I swallow some sand right before I sing.
Some sand, that'll do it, huh?
that does it.
Clear it up.
So what, I mean, do you guys feel like you have the best job in the world? You can
Absolutely.
to sing and have fun and let the audience get in with it. And also, how many Dove Awards have you won over the years? Is it 11?
We've won a lot of
Yeah, I
Doves.
think it is 11.
And
There you go.
this year's Dove Awards are this Thursday night. They're up for 2. They've also won 4 Grammys. So, I mean, I know. I would imagine, though, Ernie, that awards at this point in your career are important, but not the most important thing.
No, that's not the reason we've been out here all those years.
I was going to say.
No, not the reason at all. Glenn, in fact, Glenn, this past January the 18th, Glenn Payne celebrated 50 years in full-time gospel singing.
Hey, that's something, Glenn. Now, is Glenn like are you like the older statesman of the group here?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Maybe
sir,
I shouldn't say older statesman, because there's the statesman quartet. That's what I said.
My dad used to take me to hear him sing when I was a little bitty boy.
Yeah, I know. Sure he did.
George and I have sang together for 30 years. We've had the Cathedral Quartet for 30 years.
Yeah, I know. Now the thing is, over the years, there's something to be said for longevity in this business. Over the years, how many different members have joined the Cathedrals?
It's been hard.
We've had a lot of changes in the early 70s, and I don't really have the exact
Well, how
number.
long have the two of you been with the group?
30 years.
30 years.
Both of you been there 30 years. Okay.
And how long have you
originals.
been with the group, Ernie?
4 years now.
4 years.
Okay, and Roger?
13.
13 years.
13.
Scott?
Been out there for 13 years.
Yeah.
Scott, how many years have you been with the group?
Be 4 years in December.
Okay, so you and Ernie are the new guys.
Scott was here.
Here I am.
Oh. Well, now, do you have some sort of ritual you go through when you bring new members in? Some kind of test they have to pass?
Maybe we should ask Scott that.
What do you think, Scott? Did they grill you?
I don't trust what these two say down here, okay?
You've already learned that, haven't you?
Yeah, I certainly have, yes.
Actually, it was just a real relaxed, these guys, they're so great. It was just a real relaxed audition time. They brought me into the town that they were in, and they're just so full of love, and they just make you feel real comfortable and at ease. And Roger was great to just kind of bring me in and kind of show me what was happening. And so they're great guys, and because of the love that they have for what they do and for their Savior, they express that to you, and so it's a great place to be.
You also have to feel called to do what you do, you know. I was raised in church all my life singing this kind of music. The first quartet I ever heard was the Cathedrals.
Amen.
And so I listened to them, and that's the kind of music I wanted to sing. And then at that age of 12 years old, the Lord let me know that that's where he wanted me to be. I used to go back in southern Indiana, take my guitar to the nursing home and sing to the elderly people there, you know, songs like Amazing Grace and When the Road is Called Up Yonder, I'll Be There. So it was then at age 13 I knew I was not only called to sing gospel music, but I was called to sing with old people.
There's obviously
set me up on that.
There's obviously an opening in the group. We'll have an 800 number for you later. High and Lifted Up is the name of the album. Great music from the Cathedrals, and we'll be back right after this.
Here's where you'll find the Cathedrals on the road. Stay with us. Shotgun Red joins us next on Music 6 in 1.
The great Shotgun Red told us he would do anything to get on the Music City Tonight show with Crook and Chase. So?
Including being shot out of a cannon. Well, we took him up on it. If you missed it, here's a highlight. Watch.
Okay, Charlie.
All right,
I'm
folks.
ready. I'm loaded in the bottom. We got all the gunpowder in here. Everything's ready to go.
I'm going to give a countdown. The audience will join me. You ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Watch for him. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hardly touch you, but but you got burn spots all over you. I don't want to... Red.
Aw.
Red, the emergency medical personnel are waiting. Red. Okay. Our friends at Medicall are transporting Red away from the complex.
And that's
There you
what
go.
happened a couple of weeks ago.
Happy to report, though, that Red is okay. And tonight we get an update. Ladies and gentlemen, a recovered Shotgun Red.
Yeah. Get over here so I can talk to you. How about that?
How you doing, Red?
I'm doing all right. How is everybody doing out there? Okay, say yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something, Red? The reason we wanted to have you on tonight was because there were some children who were watching the show a couple of weeks ago when you fired yourself out of the cannon. They saw you in the ambulance, and they were very worried about you. So we wanted to let them know that you're okay. Would you like to say something to
I'd
them?
like to say to all the little kids out there, don't try that at home. But I'm doing fine, just a few little bumps and bruises. Other than that, everything's A-okay, except for the little Band-Aid on my nose, and I would appreciate it if you'd take it off there, please.
Oh, you want me to take... Oh, you do want me...
It's time to
Okay.
So...
I have to do it quickly so it won't hurt.
Okay.
So that makes you good as new, is that it?
Yeah, but I am here to... First of all, I want to lodge a complaint. They made me drive Williams and Ree over here to the show, and I got a DWI.
A DWI?
Yes, driving with the Indian.
Okay. I can understand. You know, as a matter of fact, you know, when he came in, he was upset because he went by a restaurant and it said no reservations needed. Really?
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Hey, Charlie, don't give up your day job.
Thank you.
Man, I'll tell you what, the shopmobile's doing all right, though. I got the shopmobile here. It's doing great. The radiator's radiating, the generator's generating, the carburetor's carbureting, and the pistons, yeah, they're working too, Charlie. They're doing fine.
Now, the last time you were here, I mean, a brave guy that you were. You were fired out of the cannon, but not everything went according to plan.
I know, she didn't catch me. She ducked, and I crashed into one of your band members.
She ducked?
I know it, and that kind of spoils everything. It didn't work. There was a big trick, and it didn't work. I would do anything to get back on this show. I mean, I don't care. I'll swim an ocean, cross a desert. You can saw me in half in a magic trick. I don't care.
Wait a minute. What?
Saw you in half?
Saw you in half?
Don't start with me again,
No,
Charlie.
I'm not going to start it. You started it. Wait. You will let me saw you in half?
You're not gonna hold me to this, are you?
Sure. Will you let me saw you in half here on Music City tonight?
You got a deal. I'll be here next month. You can saw me right in half, okay?
All right. Okay. We'll do that.
We'll do that. Great to see you, Shotgun.
All right, I gotta get out of here.
Okay, let me get out of your way. Let me get out of your way.
Gonna fire this baby up here.
Okay. Oh, it did that. I thought you got that fixed.
I know it. It's a big engine. Check the oil. Maybe it's the oil that's shot in this thing.
Oh, look at that.
Pull out the dipstick. Is it low on oil, Charlie?
I don't know. I can't even find the dipstick. There it is.
Is it low?
Yeah, you're about a... No. You're about a...
Wait a second. Is it...
3...
Wait a second.
No, Red, the way I got it, you're about a gallon low here on oil.
Well,
Maybe
it's a
that's
big
the problem.
engine. I gotta get out of here, so I'm gonna fire that baby up. You guys just step back a little
Okay.
bit.
Thank you, Red.
Thanks a lot, you guys.
Okay, Red.
Everything's fine, thanks.
All right. Come on, it's gotta work. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Is it gonna crank? Ah, it's running, Red. All right, Red.
All right.
That way, Red. Bye, Red. Next month, right here. Well, we get a date, okay? We'll get a date together, and then we'll make the announcement of when we're gonna saw Red in half.
Okay, now we're going to have our good friend do the title cut from his brand new album that is out today, Crying, Lovin', Leavin'. This is Marty Brown.
Hold me tight, baby, kiss me you cry. You can love me. It's alright. Come on. Somebody crying, loving, leaving somewhere in this big old world tonight. Somebody's crying, loving, leaving. So let's just keep loving and it's gonna be alright. I'll get it, darling. Touch me, don't be shy. Come on and kiss me. I won't bite. Look out your window, you will see someone's feeling like you and me. Everybody, come on! Hey, somebody crying, loving, leaving somewhere in this big old world tonight. There's somebody crying, loving, leaving. So let's just keep loving and it's gonna be alright. Baby, let's just keep loving and it's gonna be alright. Alright. Thank you.
That was the title cut to Marty Brown's new album, Crying, Lovin', Leavin', in stores today. And here's where you can see Marty Brown in concert in the coming days on your screen there.
So be watching for Marty, and especially in a Walmart near you as he starts his new tour coming up. Okay.
True.
We're going to be back with more from Boots Randolph and the Cathedrals.
First, we want to let you know that tonight's show is brought to you by Kelly Springfield, America's oldest tire company.
You can prevent all this with Drano Buildup Remover. See, ordinary drain openers get clogs, yet miss buildup, but Drano...
That's what's going to happen.
Now, Boots Randolph earlier said he was going to do a song from this recently re-released album. And he's going to do it right now, right? The Shadow of Your Smile. Again, Boots Randolph.
piece. I failed to mention that Andy Couros was the editor on the Tanya Tucker piece. I wanted to thank him for his good work. He did an excellent job. Now, the album by the Cathedrals is High and Lifted Up, and they're going to do a song from this album tonight.
Well, I tell you, we were really thrilled at their first rendition. Ladies and gentlemen, again, the fabulous Cathedrals.
The church has been silent while the world raised its voice. In loud and angry tones they took the lead. But all across creation there's a rumbling in the hills as the chosen ones of God stand up to make his message known. I'm gonna shout it from the housetops, proclaim it from the mountaintops, tell the world around me Jesus saves. I have made my choice, I'm gonna make a joyful noise. The world will hear my voice, Jesus saves. The rocks and hills were ready to proclaim the Savior's might, but the Spirit of the Lord said they should wait. You see, God knew his children were ready to march on and proclaim his word throughout the land and seal the devil's fate. But the world still tells us daily that God is not alive. Salvation's plan is just a fairy tale. But their lives don't change the truth that Jesus died for you, and the word says his returning could happen anything. I've got to shout it from the housetops, proclaim it from the mountaintops, tell the world around me Jesus saves. I have made my choice, I'm gonna make a joyful voice. The world will hear my voice, Jesus saves. We have heard the joyful sound. Jesus saves, Jesus saves. Spread the tidings all around. Jesus saves, Jesus saves. I've got to shout it from the housetops, proclaim it from the mountaintops, tell the world around me Jesus saves. I have made my choice, I'm gonna make a joyful noise. The world will hear my voice, Jesus saves. The world will hear my voice, Jesus saves. I said, the world will hear my voice, Jesus saves. I'm glad Jesus saves.
One special face to see is Lee Island Cook.
Okay, coming up tomorrow on Music City Tonight, we will welcome Pam Tillis, Ronnie Prophet, Rita McNeil, Bruce Haynes, and we're going to visit with Randy Travis via satellite. Now,
Tell them why. Tell them what's going on.
Randy's involved in a movie that'll be airing here on the National Network. It's airing right after Music City Tonight tomorrow night. It's called Wind in the Wire. And as a matter of fact, at the end of tonight's show, we have a short behind-the-scenes making of the movie. That little story.
Right, after our credits end, you'll see that right here on TNN. Tonight, we would like to thank Marty Brown for being one of our special guests.
Marty.
Thank you, Marty.
Over here, Mr. Saxophone himself, Boots Randolph.
Hey.
Thank you, Boots. Yeah. Great working with you, partner.
Boy, they all film us tonight, including the Cathedrals. What a great quartet.
Thank you, guys. And the lovely and talented, you figure out which, Williams and Reed. Yes.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so very
Buddy
much.
Skipper and our Music City Tonight band. A good workout tonight, guys. And special thanks to Shotgun Red, who will return.
And our fabulous audience. We'll see you tomorrow night for Music City Tonight.
Stockyard is the place to be seen in Nashville. World famous for sizzling steaks and sizzling stars. This is Doc Dave, inviting you to join us tomorrow night for another 90 minutes of non-stop fun and entertainment on Music City Tonight with Crook and Chase. Good night from Nashville.
You see, the plot is sort of a movie within a movie. Nick Banco plays a runaway orphan who tags along with a crew in the midst of filming a made-for-TV production.
So what kind of movie are you making?
It's a Western.
A Western? No kidding.
Country superstar Randy Travis stars as a cowboy who befriends the kid and eventually reunites him with his family.
Is thrilled to have found him and wants to see him right away.
But not before Randy learns to care, and care deeply for his young friend.
You can consider me your family from now on.
From the Dakota Badlands, more beautiful than bad, to the lush countryside of the Hawaiian Islands, Randy and the kid forge a friendship that strikes a chord of familiarity.
Reminds me of Randy when he was that age.
The wonderful Denver Pile offers his world-weary advice, tempered with a deep love for his former charge. Dale Robertson, a veteran of more Westerns than you can remember, contributes his 2 cents. Well, a bargain if you ask me.
Welcome to show business, partner.
Add the raw to the boots presence of Chuck Norris to the mix, and the true Native American flavor of Lou Diamond Phillips.
You know, Bert's got more lines than I have.
Lou, leave me alone now, okay?
Did Lou say Bert? Yeah, Burt Reynolds lends his own special comedic touch to this cowboy tale, too. It kind of reminds you of Monday Night Football. And, of course, no Western would be complete without a damsel in distress, and in this case, it's the lovely Melanie Chardoff. Well, there you have it. A movie in the making. Not an easy task, I might add.
So let's take this fight scene one more time with feeling.
But it sure looks like fun.
When he swings in the saddle.
Even with a lot of hurry-up-and-wait downtime and moments when the most solemn piece of dialogue triggers an onslaught of giggles.
You're thinking this is the end of the trail. But you're wrong. Quit laughing.
You already know Randy Travis, the talented singer and proficient songwriter. Now, get to know Travis as a skillful actor.
You know, Lionel, one of these days I'm going to get you a membership into the human race.
Wind in the Wire. Tomorrow night on TNN.